today will be quasi-experimental research. According to Cornell 2023, a quasi-experimental design is a research method used to estimate causal relationships within random assignments. Unlike true experiments, participants are not randomly assigned to conditions, but the researcher still manipulates an independent variable. This design is often used when random assignments is impractical. The quasi-experimental design, just like a true experiment, aims to identify the cause and effect relationships between two variables, the independent and dependent variable. The only difference is that the quasi-experimental design employs non-random criteria while assigning subjects to groups. Quasi-experimental studies have lower internal validity than true experiments and also cannot establish a causal relationship between variables as effectively. Why do researchers use it? There are certain situations where the use of quasi-experimental design is more suited to the study. This is especially true for studies where it would be unethical to withhold treatment from a subject based on a random basis. In such situations, a quasi-experimental design can be utilized to avoid any ethical issues. Additionally, another context in which a quasi-experimental design is more appropriate is when the true experiment design is not feasible. This could be due to the high expenses associated with true experiments. It could also be due to the fact that the experiments generally involve a lot of work to effectively design an experimental intervention for the threshold of subjects required to justify the research as a true experiment.
What are some examples of quasi-experimental research? Number 1. Quasi-experimental study on smoking cessation programs. Researchers compare the outcomes of individuals who voluntarily enroll in a smoking cessation program with a matched controlled group of smokers who do not participate in any cessation intervention. The objective is to assess the effectiveness of the smoking cessation program in real-world conditions without randomly assigning participants to the intervention. Number 2. Quasi-experimental research on the impact of a new traffic signal system. A city introduces a new traffic signal system at selected intersection but maintains the old system at others. Researchers compare traffic flow and safety outcomes between the intersections with the new system and those with the old system. The objective is to evaluate the potential benefits or drawbacks of the new traffic signal system under real-world conditions without random assignment. These examples illustrate quasi-experimental designs where researchers leverage existing groups or conditions, allowing for causal inferences in situations where randomization is challenging or impractical.